Hey there everyone, this is Shivani Patel. I'm a certified application engineer with GoEngineer. In this video we're going to see how to purge a system from one gas using another. In this case we're using nitrogen and I'm purging out a mixture of ethane and methane. We'll be doing this using a transient analysis inside a flow simulation. Okay, now the important thing to realize here is that I do have lids closing off the ends of these pipes. This is not an external analysis. Now those lids will still allow the nitrogen to push the methane and ethane out of the system. So it can still work as an internal analysis. Go ahead and find our units, choose internal because of all the flow being inside. And then I need to figure out how long I think this was going to take. Well, I know that I'm flowing it in at about 35 feet cubed per second. So the analysis time probably shouldn't take more than a few seconds. I'll put in 5. Now the output time step is important. This is how many steps are going to be saved out, how many cross sections are you going to be able to view. You don't want to choose a step that's too small because that's going to waste space on your computer, but too large and you're going to miss the actual data happening. So 0.1 should be good. Then I need to choose the fluids that I'm going to be using in my system. Like I said, I'm going to be having a mixture of ethane and methane. That's going to be my beginning condition, and I'm purging it using nitrogen. Now when I've picked more than one gas, more than one fluid, they all get checked in that default fluid checkbox. And when you do that, they all also get an automatic mixture in my initial conditions. Now that's not good because that's the initial condition of my transient analysis. So if you're choosing more than one fluid, make sure you come over to concentrations and choose the correct value. Alright, now I set nitrogen to 0 mass fraction, but I do need to have it coming into the system. So on my inlet lid, I need to put a volume flow in and set that volume flow for the nitrogen. Now, something very important happened here. When did I choose which fluid is going to be flowing in? Well, inside of your boundary condition, there is a new drop down when you have more than one fluid. It's substance concentration. You can come over here and choose the correct fluid to be flowing to the system. That'll be our nitrogen. Then you would want to finish it up with some static pressures on our outlet faces to represent the fluid and the rest of the pipe. Now I've already have a simulation that I run this in. We'll just jump over to there instead of being repetitive and take a look at those static pressures. Then you could go ahead and run your analysis. You could add in some extra goals, of course, if you need them. And when you run, you'll get a particular time step as an output. If you want to see the video that I created, you need to use the animation tool. Inside the animation tool, there's a cool little wizard. Make sure you click delete all tracks to start from 0 seconds. And scenario is the important one to let you load each individual time step instead of just watching one point in time. After doing that, you're going to get a bunch of yellow keys to act as all the saved time steps. Then you need to right click and extend a red line, those red control points, for the cut plot that you want to show. Then it's going to go through, load those individual scenarios, and you get your video. This has been Shivani, an application engineer with GoEngineer, and this has been how to purge a system of gas using a transient analysis and flow simulation.